I think you have some very definite ideas about what should be done with Danny.
Maybe he should be taken to a doctor.
Maybe he should be taken to a doctor.
As soon as possible?
As soon as possible.
Jack!
Welcome back. BandEBrewReviews, where today only 4 videos were deleted. Hey, it is what it is. You know, way back when I made the comment about all these things that I foresaw happening to us, and so many people are like, oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist, that stuff will never happen. So, this is the refrigerator clearing day, and it's a sad day. The only thing I really have left is 4. These are 2 of them. Putting a lime, the lime in my coconut, lime in my beer. I don't know if I've ever. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm saving that one for Matt, so I can't even clear that one out. But I don't think I've ever done the lime in Rolling Rock, so it's okay. So grab whatever it is that you're having to drink. I know a lot of you are completely non-drinkers, so I figured nobody'd give a shit if all we did was just hung out. Cheers. It's not bad. I actually have some Major Peters left upstairs. There's no beer left upstairs though. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, I got starting to get paranoid with the Enterprise, even though I realized that it was on right about here in the nacelle part, the part that gets to fly the battle section of the ship has a little trap door that you slide out of the way and stick that in there. And I don't know, there is so much forward weight on that. It actually looked like the saucer and the lower half were trying to have a little battle with each other, and I actually was able to get it back together with a 5-pound sledgehammer. That little front area right above the Bizarre collector is flatter than it used to be. It's not. And Cobra really doesn't give a shit, because all I heard is no backsies. No, whatever happens, that's all on you, baby. And I truly appreciate it. It's there's quite a lot of, why do I keep coming down here and standing here and talk to a freaking camera as though anybody would ever actually see this? It's because of the friendships, the brotherhood, the families, that the people that to me are no longer just someone that I mean on the internet. And the strange thing is there's a shitload of you that I am gonna be so upset. Well, if I die first, then I'll take the upset with me, and I'll visit you maybe constantly, like Jolson. Next time you're polishing the Twinkie, just remember, if I'm dead, just remember I could be there. Like when they say your grandparents are with you. sorry, Grandma and Grandpa, hand the lotion. Okay, weird spot. Yeah, the amount of people. I mean, thankfully I've been able to meet in person a whole shitload. I mean, just doing the shoot-a-paloozas, like the opportunity to actually meet the McCatpusses, Ross. It sucked. It sucked to lose. It sucked to lose him. And evidently, she's been using his account lately because I was like, just recently, I was like, Stripey McCatpuss. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Ross could make it over from the other side just long enough to call me a cunt. One of his favorite words. Then again, I don't know. It must be taught. You know, over in Ireland, you know, they got the second graders and they got the teacher going, now kids, who can use cunt in a sentence? Now I feel like hemp-seed addict. I gotta have my pointing stick. It's like I have no excuse for not having my drumsticks. They're supposed to be there, but you know, at one point in time, I was literally sent a bag of them, like for those people that just throw them out to the crowd. I had the crowd special. But yeah, I did not smash it with a ball peen hammer. Now, and in full disclosure, I actually did use a rubber mallet, but it closed the gap significantly, and I don't know. Like I said, if you pick that thing up, you realize that it feels like 99% of the weight distribution is about here forward. So I'm actually thinking about taking a shot at building my own acrylic stand for it. Since how right now I'm using the I'm hemp-seed addict again. I am using the one of these that evidently I'm supposed to put batteries in. I mean, the thing holds them. I could put bullets in there though. One of those back on the entire lower section forward of the spring-loaded laser pods, just so those aren't being squished all the time. And this is a plastic container that Christine's favorite pretzels, Parmesan garlic pretzels, twisted something. I think there's a B on the cover. They're over at Superior Meats. That hemp-seed addict again. This little container, I don't know how many ounces that is. They were the last time I was over there, it was on sale for $7.99. Love the Biden economics. Oh, that's right. It was all Trump's fault from the previous time. So right now it's basically sitting on a plastic cup and it got me to the point of thinking all I really need to do is make an acrylic version of that. If I made a base for it to sit on, then I mean, I technically don't even need all this back here. It could just be one or two wings that come up, or I could actually have something right in the center. There's no issues with its balance point, like it's sitting right there. I was just, if you can see the plastic container, it kind of looks like hemp-seed addict again. That plastic container right there kind of looks like somebody may have used about a half of a roll of clear packing tape on it just to try to maybe beef it up, because it was literally crushing the container. That box was almost 49 pounds. Granted, he did. All of the build books are in there, and now all of the build books are in there up on top of the safe, along with their safe on top of the safe. So I put all of the books in 1 to 100 and whatever the hell it was. 5 years. 5 years of Cobra's life sitting right there. And if you think I don't have the utmost respect for that whole situation, makes me weepy. Or, in this case, I will supplement with alcohol, which I use these limes in that glass. Okay, stop being MC the addict now. Didn't you at one time have a poker with the hand on the end of it? I'll get a poker with a hand on the end of it. This one's for McLean. Let's see, on the Juicy Peach soda that I got from Toby 2 days ago, Mr. 27 says glass lenses work pretty good, I guess. I don't need glasses yet, maybe 10 or more years. Good for these peepers. Well, Mr. 27, sorry. Let me tell you, as a professional shitty eye guy, I have been wearing glasses since the second grade. Oh shit, I'm not even wearing the glasses in the picture. Oh well. Oh. I'll show you the picture anyway. I must have taken the picture off. Either that or this was literally right before I had to see. Look at you ask yourself what went wrong. The only reason I'm smiling is because I just got done with an upskirt shot. Wow, I'm surprised. My mother is the kind of person that puts the frickin' dates and times. If this might be the first grade, because the second grade on, I had glasses. And when you have the problems that I have and the stigmatism that I have, I mean, these are the brand new ones. I haven't washed them once yet. They actually got the spacing. They don't sit on my face. They made the main vision area bigger, and then it transitions down to reading. I wanted no lines, otherwise it just makes me look exactly like my grandfather. These have you can see a little magnification to my eyes. If this was glass, Mr. 27, I'd be able to go like this right now, and you'd hear it tapping the camera. And my eyeballs would look about that big. And I would probably have to have suspenders for my eyewear. And there's still only 32 pictures in here. I have not. I usually come down here just in time to do this, let alone. I did remember firearm. Sharky did not shoot that. As full disclosure, I have not even shot that yet. And this is a go F yourself J-Dog. It's the closest that I have to Miss Parker's gun. Oh, but Sharky, we've now stepped up our game in the 9mm world, and unfortunately, that's right. It's a 125 grain cone tip for maybe a little bit better at punching through a windshield, in case you're doing that. But yeah, this is the sexy little 6906, and I think I only have one mag for this, and it gives you the little pinky area. It's still badass. I mean, it's still a 12-shot gun, and what is it? Got to have Jim here to tell me. I don't remember the material. It's not. This is lightened up because it's not all stainless steel like say every other one that I have, like the 5906. But it is a nice little gun, and I actually do carry it from time to time, and I just pretend that it's like Miss Parker's gun. Hey, did you know that there's a Miss Parker's gun is over at Superior Gun and Ammo? Uh-huh. Oh yeah? How much? Oh, never mind, it's sold. What a dick! Mr. 27, make the brew review long, Mr. Verbomi, with lots of nice looking brew babes with nice looking cans. I'm still watching this one. Mr. 27, in case you missed, I am trying to play nice over here on B&E. It's all basically cars and planes and boats and a shout out. The big booby chicks that you're looking for, that is at the other channel, Captaindick Nozzle and the Intergalactic Misfits, where I've been for the last 3 years, thanks to WokeTube, because I said things that broke their community guidelines. And now, because they're moving the goalposts, I lose a couple videos every single day, evidently for... And I've watched the videos. They're the same as these ones, so I don't understand. You know, I watched Brandon Herrera, and all they do is pretend they're doing a movie. You can have full auto and show how to load a gun and blah 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 if it's a movie on YouTube. So they just make an episode look like a movie, but WokeTube is going through B&E and deleting stuff where they supposedly say I've broken community guidelines, which is bullshit, because at most I may have said, okay, I carry a FN57. Actually, I haven't carried that in a long time. But Jay, just so you don't think it's sitting over there, it's on duty. It is my bedside gun because it has 21 rounds of T6B. I have the Surefire flashlight laser combo on it. He put night sights, adjustable night sights on it for me, and it is the bump in the night gun. Because I don't know what's happening at that moment in time, so I want something that's going to penetrate anything. And the T6Bs, most impressive video that I've ever seen was when Eric Petway fired the 5.7 through a brand new ballistic military helmet with the realistic gel and skeleton head inside of it, and everything that he shot at it didn't even make it through the front of the helmet. The T6B, where are you? The T6B made it through both sides of the helmet after completely canoodling the skull of the gelatin guy inside of it. Eric was impressed. And that's why my bug out and get home setup, Alice is sporting a full mag of Jay's T6Bs. And then he also sent me a bunch that look like this. And he said, if you think the T6B is nasty, those ones will go through everything that the T6B didn't. So there's a couple of mags of those in there too. If I'm ever at the range, I remember one time when we had one of our shoots, it was like, hey Eric, is it okay if I shoot that 45? Sure, go ahead. But wait a second, I need to take the expensive ammo out of it. Somebody had already tried the gun out and used up. They might have been the Grizzly round. Grizzly round's the one that literally looks like a little tiny airplane propeller when it's nasty. nasty round. Okay. Chillin' like a villain. Making nachos tonight, in case anyone gives a shit. Mr. 27 says, halfway through. Still on the wrong video. Then he says, 25 more minutes to watch, drink up, invite Brew Matt's sister over if she exists. Oh, she exists. Yeah, she follows too. J-Dog is first on Buzz Balls. Lotta colada. Speaking of J-Dog. Smile money. Well, YouTube says I'm second. I believe that short wire foils be a... That short wire foils be again. Okay. Multi-Gunman says first to drink whiskey. He's third. Wow, he's ahead of a lot of people. He's good. He's doing good for himself. Miss 27 says to him, good boy, whiskey 3 or 4, then a beer. Multi-Gunman says, speaking of boys. And Miss 27 says, huh? Bitch. Okay. Cheapo Gun Guy says, silence gives you a lot of strength, but it also pushes your close people away. Mega. Smart Money says to him, smiling at a person that is mad at you just makes them more angry. And that makes me happy. Yeah, I was going to say, I've done this. Yeah, you just look at him and smile. Hi! Cheapo Gun Guy says, especially if they think that they did to you didn't affect you at all. That's right. Yeah, when someone does something like for instance, right over here on 40th Avenue, a couple blocks away from my house here, there's a stoplight, and if you're in the left lane, you are lined up perfectly to go up the street. But if you have a brain and you can read and can take visual acuities, there's lines on the ground that show that if you're in the left lane, you have to make a left turn. And then there's a light that lights up green showing that you do that. And at least, it's actually been a while, and I shall not mat. It's actually been a while, but usually that person starts to go straight, and of course you're in the right lane doing the right and legal thing and going straight, and they start laying on the horn and honking and flipping you off, and you just want to get on the gas, turn sideways and get out and go, hey, come back here. Evidently you didn't do too well in school. Have a nice day. But yeah, the last time that happened, I just smiled and waved, and that ended up with the double tap. Sound off with Brad Bennett. Yes, sir. My colada. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, messing it all up. And I burbled after telling Matt, nothing on the mat. Nothing on the mat. It's a brand new one. I don't get sponsors like I used to, so except for, well, I'm waiting to get fired by BattleBox. Now I gotta say, over there, putting them up as a short, Smart Money, that has definitely been a game changer, and I think that's probably also helping me with Nathan Holtzman at Holtzman Survival, because he really liked the video on the Hornet, which is just a show and tell. But if you watch it here, and I do give them the link, that's dangerous, but at least now when people say, oh yeah, we're a responsible business. What's the name of your YouTube channel? Captaindick Nozzle and the Intergalactic Misfits. At least it's back to BandEBrewReviews. The guys are obviously gun and knife enthusiasts. So if I'm going to do an unboxing, I didn't go in the recycling, which I don't know why I threw it towards the recycling because the garbage is right here, but it went into a box of garbage. Yeah, I show him the link, and usually I put something in the title just so I know where I looked at reviewed said stuff. But yeah, he liked the video on the Hornet, and wanted to know what I wanted next, and I don't want to keep taking advantage of a company and just finding the most expensive knives they have. If you go over to Holtzman Survival and look, they have a couple of, you can either have them in a sheath with the clip, or you can take the clip off and use them as neck knives. But I really like, and I don't know how long it's been in the regiment, maybe forever, but the one called the Scalpel, I really think that one's badass, especially in just silver. Wade. And then they have one that I've kind of had my eye on since the dawn of dealing with Holtzman Survival, and that is the reverse Eagle Claw. It really has a nice grip, and then it just has this nice, just seems like it'd be like a knife I would not want to get stabbed with. So, and I told him, he asked me what I wanted to review next, and I just said I like both of these. Whichever one you would like me to peddle first. So, we'll see. But good company, like the knives. Unfortunately, I do not have one of them on me at this moment in time. I have this beautiful carbon fiber. It's the Artist and Cutlery, the Acero. Does it even say what it's made out of? Just D2. And I don't mean that lightly. D2 is probably my favorite steel. What is that on there? No way. I hope it's food and not like rust. Of course, my big CRKT, the one that looks like my fingernail's hooking it, so I think it's a piece of food. It's getting smaller, so I'm pretty sure it's not rust. Yeah, I love this knife. I've had, what is this, the third or the fourth one. I know my little Jer Bear, when I was out in Pennsylvania, he was like, that's a badass knife, and I'm just like, Jerry's such a cool cat. Jerry's the kind of guy that would give you the shirt off his back. And I know if I told Jerry I really liked that knife, he'd tell me to go F myself. But I handed it to him and I said, it's all yours. He's like, no way. And I'm like, no, you go ahead. I really like the copper one that I had. I think they have it in copper, brass. This was the one that yeah, I know it's still there. Problem is, it's not a divot. I don't know what it is. It keeps getting smaller. I'll stop effing with it. I have a limit that I want to pay for a knife, and I kind of thought this one was just on a little bit on the outside of that. But I told myself someday I will get the Acero in carbon fiber. And Mr. Mark Mac 85 sent this to me, and it has never been in the box of knives. I can't do it. I like it too much. It's just such a beautiful knife. I pray that it's not the knife that's on me the day that I have to do something in order to get home or whatever, and I end up breaking this, because what means the most is that somebody like Mr. Mark Mack thought enough of me to send it to me. I mean, if I bought it and broke it, then that's one thing, but when it's a true gift from somebody you haven't even had the pleasure to meet, but like-minded thinkers. I like, it makes a great jammy gun, Mr. Mark Mack, because it's so light and very badass. And of course the flashlight that I'm carrying is the new one, and yeah, it's got a lot of stuff, but I'm getting to know all the secret codes. Press it once and you get the laser. Press it twice and you get this frickin' side light. I mean, when this is more than enough to light up my entire living room. This is the brightest side light of any of these flashlights that have these that I have had yet. And let's see, 3. Double tap that and you get that. Double tap it again and it just does the raindrops through all the colors. I gotta get a flashlight that does the cyborg from Battlestar Galactica. Throw that on your dash and just run through town. The back button is all light, so press it once and you get the flashlight. Press and hold and it goes through its sequence. I don't know what this is, but it's very bright. I mean, I have to look. And you double tap and it goes over to the ultraviolet, and it actually changes from green to red to show you that you are in ultraviolet. And if you triple tap, you get strobe. Yeah, it's actually not bad. I mean, it does quite a bit of shit, that little tree showing what everything does, but once you, I mean, like I said, once you get used to it, if you press it and hold it, then you just get solid colors. Do that again and it'll flash whatever the color is. And if you press and hold, it'll go through until you get to the color that you're looking for. So, Midway shooter, I got this, okay? I got this. Fuck yeah! I was that close. I felt like I was there. What should we do? Should we do some moonshine? I can't remember how much I hated this. There's still a lot of it. Oh, Jesus. You can tell it's sugary. And I know if somebody else wants to try it, whatever, you're grossed out. But I personally think the only way to drink moonshine is like this. Hang on. Breaking into a salty shellback moment. We can call this all sorts of shit. Does it mix? Why did we mix it? probably should find a better place for this and clean it up. I got my the boat. It's actually made to actually go in the water and be used that I got from my my father when he did the best that he ever did for me, and that was pass away. I just got it laying on top of all the bottles. Should give it away. Would that be like cruel or what? I think I'd be like an asshole. I mean, look at this. It's like, made in Japan, Tokyo. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's a boat. NIHAP. I'll trade you this for, say, a Hellion. He's like, it's not a tug. I'll give you a tug. Let's see, what do we need? Probably don't want to go crazy. We should probably use a tumbler. Hold on. Okay. What did you do today, honey? Oh, I stayed at home and tried to destroy my liver. You? That's right, I still gotta, next time I do a job, I gotta buy a breathalyzer. Needless to say, I think I had a decent recommendation from Matt. I mean, he's in the know. He's off. Got his job promotion and hasn't even reported to day one before he took, 2 or 3 weeks off to go deer hunting. This one looks like the face of a Dalmatian. Looks all sad. I don't know what the rest of the boat looks like, but I'll take it. Okay. Small Money says, appreciate the shout out. Well, I have constantly said since day one, if this stupid channel, Ebomi channel, this channel, Captaindick Nozzle, Mr. 10mm Bullet, whatever channel, if I can do something to help somebody else, I will. Over the years, I would really love to know how many people have had the opportunity to review stuff from other companies because I basically said, give this channel a chance and send them some stuff. Or following exactly what Justin said, here is the stock that was on my rifle. Of course, he didn't lead with this. That was on my rifle through 3 tours in Afghanistan. But it's nothing special. If you're not going to use it, don't have it sitting on the shelf. Send it down the road. And I honestly always try that. I mean, can you imagine what my shelves would look like if I never, ever gave away a single Crate Club Battle Box Tac Pack item? I mean, it's over 100 and something boxes from Battle Box. Still waiting for I'm waiting for that other shoe to drop, but I'll keep, that's why I switched to only doing shorts. I don't know if they come over to the channel and go, oh, he hasn't even done a video. But the shorts, I think the short does better. You see each of the item, you get just a quick review of each thing. You know, maybe if you want to go buy something, you know, like, I don't know. Like, for instance, the Tactica, granted, didn't look like this when it came out of the box, because I want to carry it, so I want it to ride a little bit lower. I don't want to have a knife that if I'm getting into a vehicle, because the clip was right here, so that's where it would be on my belt, which means all this is jabbing my kidneys. Now I've lowered it so that there's nothing to jab me. So, not to mention, I just thought it was funny because me and Sharky were talking about this. I was like, I think the fixed blade's badass. Basically, the fixed blade is a fixed blade version of their little guy, and of course this. I still think it's funny, Sharky. This gets used constant. Well, I haven't had anything that was a bottle lately, but that's the severity of the damage from using this is a bottle opener right there. Holding it, prying the steel cap off. It hasn't even taken the color off of the blade. Not to mention, I loved it when your sick ass was like, "No way, is this $100 knife?" Oh, that's like, yeah, it's. He didn't give a shit. Okay, does it mix? Fantasy football. Fantasy football is no football players, just the cheerleaders, naked, bouncing and shit. If you like apple, ooh, what else could I add to it? Yes, Sugarland Shine Appalachian Apple Pie Moonshine mixed with Pucker Sour Apple. I guess if you want to step up your game, you could go to the 99. How this much of it got used, I have no idea. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Midway Shooter, 7th, but I'm here for the buzz balls. Smart Money says to him, Eric will drink so much he will have numb balls. And happy shout out to Smile Money. I just call him Money, and I've had the pleasure of meeting him a few times at Pete's Old Range in PA. Cheers, Money. See? Camaraderie. Hempseed says Moonlight. I mean, if you press and hold this back button, I know that that's moonlight. I mean, I don't know how much moonlight, more moonlight you want. I can moon you with the light. I could wear the kilt that you gave me properly. And yes, yes, my dear, I still have the kilt. It's actually down in the loading bench cabinet. I like it because things feel more free. I should wear that tomorrow when I go out. Midway Shooter says, ha ha, I'm impressed you remembered my comment on the simplicity preferences on flashlights. I'll take that in orange. Well, yeah. Yes, there's a lot of stuff, but here's all you need to know. 1 press and you have a laser. 2 presses and you have a reading lamp, or you can light up an entire room. See kind of the rest of this. The rest of this is just kind of fluff as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you want to impress your friends. The waterfall. And then as far as the flashlight goes, it's just press it and it's a flashlight. Hold it and it cycles through the stuff. That's all. I mean, if you want to get into more of it, you can double tap that and go over and see who spooed on your toothpaste. Never mind. So, and they didn't ask me what color I wanted, but I mean, that's, if I can find it, because I'm sorry I missed out on this already. This is the HD01 Pro from Workos. I don't mean to butcher the names. Pocket clip. I like the pocket clip because it also works as a on your hat, or if you clip it on the side. I'm like I said, this thing is like stupid bright. You have this on, and I'm telling you right now, you're going to have no problems seeing what's going on and what you're doing. And if memory serves, the price wasn't all that bad. I mean, now I don't know, because I don't do anodizing. I think they purposely tried to go for a little bit of a texture to it, so that when it's wet, it's not going to be quite as slippery as some. So the anodizing is very, very consistent. I know they had this in black. I assume that that's what they're going to send me, but no. Midway, I dig this, and as soon as I'm done doing a video where it'll look new versus it'll look like I'm actually using it, this is going to be my my non-work EDC. I'm still using the core as my work EDC. I mean, I kind of hate the whole, if you don't lock it, you have the possibility of actually burning yourself with it because it's that bright. I think this would probably be the same thing if it's getting warm. The cool thing is you can turn on multiple things at the same time. So again, here, let me see if I can turn that. There. So you can have laser on and the flashlight. I don't know. I think it's pretty badass. I don't think it has a... Oh, it does have a magnet. Here. Oh. I'm going to lose my monitor. Turn the gun room off. That right now is just this. I mean, it's impressive. It's impressive bright for... I can honestly say, and there is alcohol involved, if I lost this, I would actually purchase one of these. But I gotta go through the my information, and I'll find the link to this, and I'll put it in this video. Maybe there's alcohol involved. But yeah, I love that everybody is starting to make their own version of this, because oh look, it didn't roll away. Hempseed, quit shouting at me! I've been subscribed to Smile Money for ages. I'm sorry. I will properly spank myself later. Cobra says, first, being factually wrong. Smile Money says, the older you get, the harder it is to lose weight. I completed 36 visits exercising in a program at the hospital called Cardiac Rehab, twice a week. Now I do it 2 days a week at the YMCA. Free insurance program called Silver Sneakers. Perk for being old. Primary cardiac workout. Trying to increase my walking. That is easy with the Read More button. Easier with 120 pounds less flab carrying around. No shit. Think about that, Smile Money. You are carrying when you weighed that much, you were carrying Christine around when she was 25 years old. And you lost her. Personally, that was a big mistake. This you want to keep. But yeah, you lost a whole human. And I hope you keep going, because the less that this guy has to do, probably the longer it'll be around for you. Sorry, there's more. I have 5 pounds more to go to get below 300. So I am still obese, but no longer morbidly obese. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it hurts when you go to the doctor and you're like I said, I was on my worst for me was almost 260, and now the last time I checked, it was 234. So, but it's hard. But I have, Smile Money, I have tried to add more actual exercise into it every day. But now we're leading into the worst time of the year, winter in Minnesota, where nobody wants to go outside and do shit. So I'm just trying to find what I can. Like I think I said a few videos ago, at one point in time, before I lost this channel, so within, let's just say within the last 5 years, I used to do 1,000 push-ups every night before I went to bed. No, it was not 1, 2, 3, 999, 1,000. It was usually sets of 100, say over the period of an hour for bed with little cool down time. And the last time when I finally came to the conclusion that, just out of curiosity, how much have I lost in that muscle group? Yeah, I had to struggle to get to 10. And right now, I have gone back to doing it. For some reason, I am not getting the nerve pinch in this hand. That was one of the reasons that I stopped. And I am right now. I can do a set from 1 to 50, with between 49 and 50 being I'm about to die, but I'm still doing it. What I really wanted is a stationary bike. What I wanted to do is I wanted to get a nice mountain bike and then get the stand so I had the actual bike during the summer, and then I brought it in here into the basement, and I could easily put it right here and be able to watch TV. I might even be able to put it right here and watch TV, have music on or whatever, but no, I never got the bike that I wanted, and if I brought Vivian down here, I kind of think that's not exactly accomplishing the, you know the thing. Come on, man. Jolson says Juliet 8. That, my brother, is a misdemeanor. Smile Money says 17 years on YouTube and never a warning, a deleted video, or suspension, and 75% of my content involves firearms. They do, and I do them to share my love of target shooting with the friends I have made on YouTube. I started only doing short videos because it's easier on people with ADHD. That would be me, Smile Money. And yes. And Mr. 27 says, congratulations, Mr. Money. No, Hunter, I'm behind you 100%. Let's see. Firefox wants to update itself. There's something that happens every time I load it, but never upstairs. I don't understand. Mike says here, cheers. And Firecrotch is loading. Nope, I don't care whatever you just put in there. And nope, I don't give a shit about my mail. And oh no, I do maybe care about Rumble. What's that look like? My content. Now that would be wow, really? I didn't realize that happened. So a brewer review got loaded to the eBalmy account. Okay. Well, the last Locked and Loaded Live has 82 raw views and 27 unique. And on videos, just as a comparison, okay, I'll use this. As a comparison, Holtzman Survival, the Mandrill video, has 124 views. Not Locked and Loaded. BattleBox 1 Mission 126 has 226 views. Now, if you switch over to Shorts, the latest BattleBox is over 1,000 views, and the latest Holtzman Survival with the Hornet is 839. But still, somehow 976 people saw me out at Matt's property with a few snowflakes coming down. But yeah, videos range from 600 to 1,000 over there. Oh, that's too bad. The Holtzman Vector, I love that knife, only has 368. That's really too bad. I mean, honestly, that is an awesome knife. It is an awesome knife. Mike says YouTube has deleted 10 of my videos on my unboxing of the non-firearm lowers. That's stupid. These ghost guns have a way of disappearing, says Smile Money. Cobra says, hey boss, I'm already subscribed to Smile Money. Okay, stop screaming at me. Make me want to drink. Don't worry, Cobra, this is a non-alcoholic drink. Poco says, what's up? Poco? Poco says, what's the news on that? What's the news on the rifle? Is it worth putting money into it? I'll have to get back to you on that. Sharky says, cheers all. Thumbnail got pulled. YouTube hasn't changed. Moving on deck. Here we go. Sharky, nice box this time. Very useful cutting things. Yes. Bohemian Hunting Club. It's a thumbs up and some beer. Cheers. It's another channel. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe to them. It probably ended up being my shout out channel next time I get a chance. Sharky says, cheers all. Caught up during the power outage. Guess someone Smile Money to substation. I hate when that happens. Wade says, kiss. Yes, that's right. Keep it simple, stupid. I don't use flashlights that require encyclopedias and a college degree to operate them. But that's just me. What do I know? No, I get it, Wade. I mean, but you still could pick this up, and this back button, you just press it, and the light's on. And if the last time you used it, it was on the brightest setting, the next time you turn it on, it's on the brightest setting. There's really nothing to know about this back button, just a flashlight. I mean, yeah, you can double tap it and get the UV, but who gives a shit about that? You can triple tap it and get strobe, but again, if you just that's it, it's a flashlight. The front one, on the other hand, you know, one tap and you have a laser, two taps and you have that guy. I mean, after that, I don't give a shit about it myself either. I mean, seriously, I mean, how many times do people use some of this shit? I mean, can you even see it anymore? No, you can't see it anymore. Wade, we had a low last night of 23 degrees Saturday. It's supposed to be a high of 74. Welcome to weather in the south. Yeah, for us it just stays shitty the whole time. Mr. 27 says he's 32nd. Then he says the basement wind. Then he says, so when you and multi 357 man going to get the new $400 Lego StarTech set? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. Jolson 12 gauge basement pop and cowbell or ring it. Damn, it's probably going to be loud. I have to. Cowbell haters, this one's been modified. It's got a Huber brake in it, which means it's accurate and loud as hell. In 3, in 2, in 1. Tom says, I found it. I hope you're not talking about your penis. Jolson says, or you could put ships in the southern waters because then the blind dog needs a bone every now and then. I've done that. Yeah, okay. Okay, how do you know I haven't? Mr. 27 says, so, who will be the next to have a basement pop? Brew Bomey with his 10mm, Multi-Gun Man with his 357, or Salty Man with his 9mm, Brew Matt with his 22, Jolson with his 45, or me with a 12 gauge. What about me, huh? Mr. 27, Outro Bay brew jugs are nice. Joey, here from the shower.
Listen, you fake news. You fake news.
Joey, I want it on the bottle ship. A6. A6, Joey, is a hit. Joey with the last comment. You don't put alcohol in coffee in the morning, question mark? You don't know what you're missing. This time of year, when this one of the women that I used to work with make lemonade Baileys. Homemade Baileys. And every morning there's at least one shot of Baileys in my morning coffee. From now through December. Read more button. I need that extra kick in the ass in the morning to get to my old job. Speaking of that, I think this is oh, damn. Why in the hell is this down here? It's empty. You know how big of a gap of space I could have been using for something else all this time? That's right. Okay, so there's nothing to review. Going to the club. Going to the club on time. Smile Money 10 minutes ago. Cheers, Clubbers. Cobra, I guess the clubhouse is open. Yes, it is, Cobra. Come on in, baby. I'll pour you a sweet one. Yeah! Smooth. Okay. That means everything is 8 years or older. Yep. Going to the actual video and see if any dorking happened. sort by newest first. Mike says B2. B2 was hidden in... Wow, that's stupid. Mike, congratulations. B2 is Colonel Mustard. Which means, if when this is all over, I draw Mike's name, he gets the bonus prize because he got Colonel Mustard. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Okay, first blood in the water. One guy, but that one guy is kind of hard to get sometimes. Miss 27 says booze ball little can. Paul from well, it used to be Paul's Brew Reviews or whatever it was. Now it's make it hard to say, Paul. His last name? Remley's? Ales? Damn, you've been loving up those balls. Yeah, I mean, it's every now and then, Paul, it's nice to have a ball in your mouth. Paul's another channel that needs a shout out. Paul's been a friend for a long time. Salty says, well, shut my mouth and call me naked. And his sub-comment would have got pulled. Miss 27, naked brew babes with big brew jugs. Nice. And that's it. We'll go back and check the clubhouse. Okay. Oh. How do I do that? How do I do that fast? There we go. If the light's green, the trap's clean. Cheers. Hope to see you tomorrow if I can find something to review.